Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is Geno Smith. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the Buffalo defense coming up with the big play. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Bills get the victory here in a battle of 2 teams who could end up seeing each other again in February. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Bo Nix. He'll find his man in the back corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Broncos keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. There on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys are only 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And off we go from Dallas. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Play action. Hurts has it. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards. So taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. It's a sneak. Hurts. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. He's stopped by Damone Clark. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Elam makes the play. And this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but, hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming up the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing again is Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
We've set it downs from 37.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Options are open here. It's second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first
Dak to the air here. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Prescott to throw once more. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
At the 14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Dak now from the gun. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 8. That's good for our Cowboys.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-point game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros, and part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for an Eagles First down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Hurts on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Barkley off the pistol again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts from the 16. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now here's Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he did his part. Got 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Jackson waiting for it. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Motion man left is Brown. First down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He completes it in traffic. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And hey, we see out of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Prescott will look to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Back to the air. Prescott. Completed here to Tolbert. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Eagle play action. Here's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
No, set. And let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Turpin with a return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. First down, here's Dak. Close secured by George Pickett. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Prescott. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. To return, Adoree Jackson. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's
3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. On the move, past the 40. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Coming line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Dak now from the gun. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game for opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
17. Cowboys 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, Hurts finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Well, right side, caught by Smith. Inside the 25. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Gun snap, a give to Blue. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. 1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's back to throw. Incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Intended for Jake Ferguson.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. Decent game here, but short of the 1st. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. And it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Colts come away with an 8-point victory. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Vikings had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And here's Josh Reynolds. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Jets find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. The return starts at the 18. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
The longer I do this, Kate, and certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Cowboys 41.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Hurts now from the gun. He's keeping it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Good.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He's fine Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completes this one to Granson. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
And again, here's Hurts. Throws caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Cowboys 21.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returning from the 18-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Cowboys about set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Cowboys 1st down.
1st down, here's Dak. His fine Schoonmaker complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
14 yards. And the Cowboys.
Dak throwing again. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Cowboys 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. 3rd and lone yard coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Escapes a defender. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Putting a receiver in motion. Hurts on 1st down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Barkley. Keeps away from one. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returning it from the 16. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
16 yards.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Great, set.
Here's Saquon. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Hurts gets it out wide and complete. And he's gonna be brought down at the 42. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Taps it off to Barkley, complete. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Don't. Let's go. Trimmer.
1st and 10.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
They run it with Saquon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Great.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
No play action. Here's Hurts. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Keeps the score. Eagles 40. Cowboys 28.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Turpin with a return. All right, inside, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And this could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Looking for the pistol, Prescott. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Prescott on 1st and 10. Completes it again to Pickens. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, but this one's not going to stay there. And that flag is going to give him half the distance to the goal on top of it. Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack. He doesn't realize the ball is already gone.
Motion man left is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles go up by 19. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending this Cowboys offense back to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Yeah!
1st and 10, Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st down, here's Dak. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. He came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Throwing again is Dak. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And
he can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First down, a run with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles close to picking up their 5th win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
They go to Barkley again. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
A give to Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Dallas.